Hi and welcome back to Normski TV. Yeah, this one is coming a little bit late with regards to the transfer rumours. We are looking at some players that are being linked with us. Namely, we've been linked with a defender, which is the Lille defender. We've been linked with him for a few weeks or months, Gabriel magalhaes, and he's plays for Lille, good defender. He's worth in the region of around 30 million euros, and I know people like Man United, PSG, a number of clubs are looking at him at the moment, but Arsenal are said to be quite interested in the player. He's around about 22 years old, 6'3", so he's quite a unit. Has had quite a good season in Lille, and he would make a good, he'll do well to come to Arsenal and do well, linking up with Willian. I'm hoping that Arsenal will put in a firm interest in him. Whether that happens or not, we don't know. I mean, at the moment, it seems like we tend to be looking at more attacking players as opposed to defenders, but we really do need to get another imposing defender, someone that's strong, someone that's going to be quick, and you can see the size of the guy, 6'3", and he will probably do quite well in this league. As I say, we're looking at 30 million euros, and I'm looking at it. Lille look like they've bought another player around about 8 million, because I'm thinking they possibly getting cold feet, because they may think that this player may decide that he wants to go to pastures new. So if that is the case, then Arsenal should really be looking at him. He's a good player. I've heard a lot about him. Listening to other channels, and looking in the media. I haven't seen much of him, but from what I've seen, the guy is a decent enough defender, and he could probably cut it in the Premier. We do need quality defenders. He's young, as I said, he's 22. Would that mean that is he got the experience, playing alongside possibly a William Saliba? I mean, I know we've got Pablo Maria, but he's injured, and then you've got David Luiz, who's signed an extension. So in one sense, David Luiz could be there as a kind of guidance. Now, he's probably not the best person, because he can be very inconsistent, but it would be good if we could at least put in an offer. But it really depends on what we do with the players that are surplus of requirements. If we can get a load of these players off the books, then we can raise enough capital to then really start thinking seriously about going for this player. So that's Gabriel magalhaes. He's talked about a lot. A lot of people seem to rate him very much, and he would be quite a good addition to have in the Arsenal ranks. Looking at, I spoke about Willian yesterday, and we didn't really know what the makeup of his contract is in terms of what Arsenal were going to look to offer him. And it's looking like Arsenal want to offer him a 3-year deal. He's currently on £120,000. They want to offer him a 3-year deal. He was trying to get that with Chelsea. They would only give him a 2-year deal, and he wasn't happy about that. So it looks like we're in a very strong position, and it's looking likely that we could end up signing him. Now, £120,000 a week, 3-year deal. You're talking about 6.5 mil, just under 7 mil a year. That will equate, if you're talking a 3-year deal, you're talking possibly 18, 19 mil in wages for Willian. He's a good, useful player. As I said, he's a good squad player. He will do well in terms of playing either in that number 10 role in that wing position. But as I said, we don't want him to come in and disrupt the development of the youngsters that are there already. The likes of Saka and Martinez. These guys are developing quite well under Mikel Arteta. But I personally think he would be a good addition to the club. You know, he's a winner. You know, he's won loads of medals. And you know, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? If we can afford it, then I think, you know, we should go for it. I mean, I know Arteta likes him. It's not a case of the board going for him. It's Arteta wants this player. So, you know, Arteta knows best. So, you know, if he thinks he can do it, then let's get him. He's 31, done really well for Chelsea, but it looks like his time at Chelsea is now come to an end, and we look like the most likely one to sign Willian. Talking about other attacking players, Philippe Coutinho, he's also, again, you know, we've been linked with this guy. He also has the same agent as Willian. What it looks like is that Barcelona want to offer they're offering him to Arsenal, where we can sign him on a loan deal with the possibility of, you know, signing him on a permanent, and also to pay half his wages. He's currently on £240,000 a week, so it may be a case where we would be looking to, you know, pay half of his wages, which will equate to £120,000 a week, which is not bad. You know, I mean, obviously Barcelona don't think he fits into their plans, and they are trying to offload him, and it seems to him that they seem to be offering him to Arsenal. He is an attacking midfielder. He can play in that number 10 role. He can play in the wing. He can score goals. Very good on his free kicks. But are we prepared? And what do you think, guys, in terms of, do you think we do need Coutinho? When you think about the wages, when you think about that geezer in Turkey, you know, I'm talking about Mr. Ozil himself on £350,000 a week. Will he get another look in? Will he ever get a look in? You're going to have this, you know, white elephant, you know, sitting around and getting paid £350,000. Do you know how much that is in a year's wages? That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money to be shelling out on someone that's not actually taking part in playing for Arsenal. So a lot of reports, you know, this is not going to go away. A lot of reports are saying that you know, Arsenal could possibly take him on a 1 year loan deal from Barcelona, and just looking at, and the fact that we've got into the Europa League, then, you know, or qualified for the Europa League, that's really good for us. So, you know, he's playing European, albeit not Champions League, but it's still European football. I know Tottenham have said to be interested in him as well, but it seems as if Kier Jurakabin probably wants him to come to Arsenal, being that he himself is an Arsenal supporter. So it seems like you know, he's putting his 2 bobs worth in. So we'll just have to watch his space and see what happens. And it seems as if it can be quite affordable based on what we're talking about. So we could end up getting him for 9 mil, according to reports. But again, we'll just have to wait and see concerning that. And it would probably help in terms of what Arteta wants to play, that system of the 4-3-3 system, and he would definitely you know, fit in that kind of setup. So again, we just have to watch his space, but it looks like this story ain't going to go away, and it could be something that could run until the end of the transfer window. And also, I think, yeah, I spoke about Willian. Did I speak about Willian's deal? I did. Where he's going to end up with a 3-year deal for 120,000. So I spoke about that. Now, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, according to the Sun, they are looking to offer Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang £300,000 a week. I heard news of around £250,000 on a 3-year deal. I think what it is it seems as if Arsenal not messing about. They want to keep this player, and they're going to put that offer on the table. And it's just really about whether, you know, Pierre takes that up. I think I mean, listening to media reports and a lot of stuff going around, that it seems as if that, you know, there's a possibility that he's already signed and the deal's already done. It's just a case of him announcing it when he comes back on holiday. I hope that is the case, but just let me know in the comments. Do you think paying £300,000, do you think he's worth £300,000 a week? And do you know, and the deal, you know, they're saying a 3-year deal, is he worth it? He's 31, but I'll tell you what, he is a very good 31-year-old in terms of how he keeps himself fit. He's not injury prone. And he's really done well. He's scored 22 goals this season, scored 23 goals last season. He's our main man, he's our talisman, and if it wasn't for him, as I said, you know, we would probably be languishing further down the table. And not only did he win us the FA Cup, but he also got us back into the Europa group stages, which is really great. So just let me know what you think. Do you think us paying 300,000, Arsenal paying him 300,000, do you think he's worth it? Or do you think 250 would be something more manageable? Let me know in the comments what you think concerning that. But it seems as if, as I said, a lot of the media are reporting that Arsenal are very close to securing Aubameyang's services for the next coming season. So let's see what happens there on that front. There's really not a lot more, because as I say, there's loads of rumours. You know, I spoke about Martinez yesterday, the goalkeeper, and you know, Arsenal I know sort of want to go into contract talks with him, but I think what Martinez wants is reassurances about his game time. You know, he's got 2 years left on his contract. He's 27 years old, so he's still fairly young for a goalkeeper. Me personally, as I said, I would like to take him and make him our number one, and Leno would just have to fight it out. I just hope that Arteta won't be put under any pressure with regards to bringing Leno straight back into the fold. Let's hope that you know, based on what Martin has done in the last 8, 9, 10 games, you know, that you know, he'll be rewarded for his good works. Other than that, there's not a lot more to talk about, but hopefully tomorrow we may hear some more news with regards to Aubameyang and possibly Willian, to see whether this is definitely going to happen. Please like, subscribe and share. I've also done a player ratings for the FA Cup with a mate of mine, Mr. H. We should be able to load that up at some point during the day tomorrow, so look out for that. I'm also looking to do a review with one of a Chelsea mate of mine, just to talk about the game and just to get his views on what he thought about the game and where he sees Chelsea, you know, in the coming season. So please look out for those videos, and also look out for, you know, the other transfer dailies that will be taking part. Please, again, like, subscribe and share, and send it around to your friends. Take care. See you tomorrow.